darlings, and welcome to Getting Festive with Fanny. I've been racking my brains over the past months to try to decide the perfect thing to cook to get us all in the Christmas spirit. First of all, I did consider a splendid Fanny stuffing of the turkey, but decided that really at Christmas our minds turn to sweet things, don't they? So this evening I'm going to cook for you Fanny's mince pies. But before I get started, I think it's time for a cheeky drag. And of course, the obligatory glass of Christmas sherry. So, back in a tick with Fanny's mincemeat recipe. So darlings, we're back, and the first thing we've got to do is make our royal mincemeat. So named because the Queen does love a good Fanny recipe. So anyway, we're going to have here some lovely dried fruit. So we've got currants, we've got raisins, we've got sultanas, and then we're going to put some candied peel in. Yeah, I'm just going to get that one out with. Okay, quick cheeky sip on the sherry. Always have a full decanter when you're cooking, most important. Then we add some sugar, like that, and mix it all together. So there we are, mixed it all up. And then I'm going to put in some lovely rum. You can use rum or brandy, or both if you like. So just a dash, mix it all up together. Oh, actually no, sod it. It's been a particularly difficult year, so soak all that up. Oh no, perhaps a bit more. 2020 really has been a bitch. And there we are. So I'm going to set that to one side, have a cheeky drag, and then basically come back to that later on. So, back with you darlings, and the first thing we've got to do is make our short crust pastry. There's still time, of course, for a little sip of sherry. And then it's on with our short crust pastry to Fanny's very special recipe. Just roll out this lovely pastry dough here onto a lightly floured surface. There we go. And we're going to start rolling it out. So we'll just get a little bit of, there we go. Oh yes, it's coming really well. Lovely. And there we have it, our perfectly rolled out short crust pastry. Our next stage is to cut it into the lovely mince pie shapes. So I'm just finishing off greasing my baking tin, and as Danny always says, Fans is really at her best when she's giving her tins a good greasing. So they're ready, and then we get our little pastry cutter here, and we cut out the shape like so, and then just pop it gently into the tin. Try and obviously get it central, make a little well. Yeah, look at that, perfect Fanny pastry. So now we've cut out our lovely mincemeat pastry cases here, and I've just made 6 here for demonstration purposes this evening. So we now need to fill those with the lovely royal mincemeat that we made earlier. Oh, excuse me, just get rid of that. Anyway, so spoon the lovely mincemeat. Look how beautifully that has turned out from all that lovely mixing earlier. Oh dear, I seem to have thrown it on my cigarette. I'll have to get another one. Oh, mind you, not bad. just going to fill the mince pies now. Careful not to overfill. Oh, Fanny, you're so careless with your mince. So, darlings, here's our 6 mince pies, and in they pop into the oven. Mary Berry, eat your bloody heart out. I've got a bake-off oven too. Woohoo! See you in 30 minutes, poppets. Don't know why one bothers to make one themselves. I mean, just go to the shop and buy it yourself. Oh, welcome back, darlings. And you've arrived just in time to see our absolute triumph of mince pies that we've made. Just a moment and I'll show them to you. So here they are. Aren't they gorgeous? And just right for enjoying with a cheeky glass of sherry. Now, all these recipes, the mince pies and several others, can be found in my lovely book, Fanny's Christmas Cookery. And then you'll find super recipes for the mince pies, Christmas cake, etc. And my own particular favourite, Fanny's glazed ring. And if you're stuck for an inspirational dessert idea for Christmas Day, we have got here Fanny's banana bonkers. Absolutely marvellous and delicious too. So do hurry down to your local bookstore and get your very own copy. And all that remains for me to say is have an absolutely fabulous Christmas and a marvellous 2021, because God knows we need it, don't we, after 2020? What a bitch. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and I just hope that your Fanny's as festive as mine. Cheers.